Alright, so things did not go as planned for the July 1st, so it's starting now. The jobs that I was trying to finish up, stuff is not coming in. It's just not happening. So I think you guys are going to finish with me on a couple of the construction jobs that I do. Did get a bunch of stuff, got the whole backyard cleaned out, just pulled 2 trailers of trash out of here, and some metal for some projects. Oh, you're sitting on the unicorn. So again, I did buy a GoPro, so we're going to try out some things with the GoPro and see what happens. So yeah, that's it for now. Well, not for now, but that's it. We're going to start doing the videos a little earlier than expected, only because shit hit the fan. So I have a hard time. I look at myself on the camera and then I realize I'm not looking at the camera, so I got my eyes going back and forth. I've noticed that on a couple of videos that I've done. Pretty much tomorrow we're going to be building a door. Today I did this. I need to start videoing this stuff. I don't know how to stitch it together. That's the only reason I haven't shown some of the things I'm doing, because I haven't quite figured out how to do the editing yet. I've watched a couple videos, see what's going on, so we'll try out some things here in the future. The GoPro, I think, has a stitching program where I could say, okay, here's me, hard cut, here's some of the things I did, and then a hard cut back to me talking. And I'm also going to watch a video tonight on how to do voiceovers, so that whenever I'm recording something, I could do like a voiceover to explain what I'm doing on some things. I did come up with some cool ideas though for some of the videos in the future. One, we're going to do the unicorn files. So that's going to be me building, I think I've shown you pretty much what the van is, but I'm going to do one full video of nothing but the entire van, some of the plans. I'm going to be hacking the hell out of this van, doing some crazy stuff to it. The whole thing I want to do with the unicorn is basically turn it into a sleeper cab flea market style vehicle. So if I haven't said it before, I am selling my entire life. Everything I own, I'm selling it. I'm getting rid of it. It's a tiered thing, so certain things I can sell quickly, certain things I'm going to have to hold on to until I know I don't need it anymore. And my plan is renting out my house. That's where I'm at now. That's what this is behind me, is the backyard of my house. And yes, this is Florida, and I live in a very suburban neighborhood, and it still looks like a fucking swamp back here. Something else I got to figure out how to do is get rid of the no comment. I want people to participate and talk shit, talk good, talk whatever you want. I don't care. I do not think there's anybody out there that can hurt my feelings. So, but back on the unicorn, basically I'm going to be building this. I used to build custom cars a long time ago. I've done a bunch of crazy crap in the past. Not really the best part of my life, but I did some shit. But we're going to be building the van. We're going to be selling off stuff. I got a couple of little 1-week projects, like, how people make money, how people hustle. You notice people, but you never really know how much they make. Well, I'm going to experiment with it and say, okay, how much does someone make when they just do this? I don't want to get into starting corporations, so everything I do is going to be not really under the table. It's going to be under my corporation, but it's going to be kind of like a sidebar. So I want it to where someone who doesn't have corporations, or someone who doesn't have all the ins and outs, how can they go through and make some money without being 100% legit. But I'm going to show them how to, for like $50, $100, you can make yourself pretty much, to where you can work on someone's property and don't have to worry about being sued or you suing them or nothing like that. And we'll go into detail in the future. Let's see what else. Selling off all my stuff. I'm actually going to become a landlord, so I'm renting out my house. So that's going to be some stuff we're going to learn together. And then I have, I think, 9 or 10 other vans that we're going to be doing projects on. So a friend of mine was like, oh, you're going to do this every single day, man. You're going to run out of stuff to do. I was like, have you seen all the shit that I have? I said, man, I got content for the next 3 freaking years, all this shit that I own. But that's what from now until the end of the year, it's going to be a hard push to work on the van. Let's see here. I'm going to do that on the camera. Work on the van, sell everything I have, and basically clean up my life. Just get rid of the excess in my life. There are some other people that's kind of inspired me to get started on this. And there's some things that I do a lot of studying, a lot of stuff that's, let's say, fringe ideas. So let's see, what else was there? There's one other thing I wanted to talk about. Every single video here within a week or two, I want to have maybe multiple videos a day, which I think is going to be crazy, but they're going to be short. Just, hey, this is what I'm doing, and just doing a quick talk, maybe 5-6 minute video. But I want to, every single day, I want to build something, I want to fix something, and I want to sell something. So I want to talk about doing them 3 things every single day. I don't know if I'm going to post a video every single day on each one of the things, but, because working on the van, it's going to take a lot longer than, say, building a door, fixing a piece of furniture, and flipping it and selling it. And then later on during the process, I'm going to start showing you some of my honey holes as far as how do I find these warehouses full of merchandise, how do I find all these things, like with the Walmart thing. There is some information that you can use to that kind of gave me a heads up on it. So in other words, my goal was not to go in there and say, okay, I'm looking for women's jeans, just on a hunch. I knew that particular store had some deals. I just didn't know there were that many that weren't even on the system, that were just, they didn't do their job. It's been sitting on there for however long. They were all $1 a piece. So but there's some ways that you can get that information. I'm going to be talking about like how does like Walmart, Lowe's, Target, Home Depot, all these major corporations, they're not really retail stores. A lot of people, just think, oh, the retail stores. They're distribution hubs and consignment stores, because half these shelves in most of these stores are bought and paid for by, like when you go into Lowe's and you see Pella or Geldwin or Masonite or different brands on the shelves. Well, these companies pay them to put the stuff on the shelves, and then they, for distribution. So let's say you got a place in Indiana and they're building light bulbs. All right, well, they don't want to have to distribute and drive trucks all over the world or all over the nation. And so they team up with Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, and they say, okay, we'll give you so much money, get the stuff out there. And then they sell it, and it's basically like a consignment store, but they're also getting paid for distributing to the stores. So that's one of the reasons why I know how to get some of these deals, because when they do these mass force outs and when they do these mass markdowns, and most of the time they're either regional or nationwide, it's all computer programmed. So if you know how to sneak into the back door of that computer program, and there's nothing illegal, it's 100% legal to do. But once you get that information, then like every Thursday, every Friday, they got one person in the store, they get a list, they say, okay, here's all the stuff we got to mark down. Well, if they push it out Thursday and that person has Thursday off, that's a whole day you can go shopping and nobody else knows the prices. So I just kind of, that was a brief little heads up on that, but I'm gonna go more in detail later on about that. I don't want to give up too much of my stuff, because I still plan on buying a couple of things and doing actual videos of the whole entire process, from me sitting in the parking lot to me coming out of the store, and then doing more videos of me, how do I post it, where do I post it, where do I sell, how you can flip it quick for cash, or if you want to get more money out of it, you can sit on a little bit longer and sell it retail. So, but I think that's everything. Man, I did a hell of a, I spent all damn day from 9 o'clock in the morning to, what time is it now? Oh, shit. 9 o'clock at night. That's a 12-hour day right there. But cleaned up the whole front yard, cleaned up the backyard, and if y'all seen it before, whew, a 12-foot trailer, 16-foot trailer, stuff I wanted to keep. And the front yard, here, let me take you out here to the front. It's starting to get a little dark out here. Oh, hold on. Just got my eyeballs. So that's just some of the stuff there that just trash. And then I have multiple trash cans. But that's something else I want to talk about for those who live in, well, my bad, sorry. For those who live in bigger cities, the city actually has, most cities actually have some really cool programs. Let me sit you back up here on here. But they got some really cool programs to get rid of trash and to help you out. And it's starting to get dark as hell, so I'm about to get out of here. But there's some really cool programs about getting rid of the trash and, you know, getting rid of blight. The cities don't want you to have trashy yards, and so they will help you out if you can't afford it. So you just go through and say, boo-hoo me, I need help. And they say, here, have all this shit that you can have at discount so you can clean up your yard and, you know, have a nice yard. You'd be surprised how much stuff cities give away for free. Now, if you live in the country, well, that's a different story. Take care of yourself, and you're probably more apt to take care of yourself. But anyways, that's it for now. Peace, love, and money. Good night.